Got the baddest bitch in the city, so don't fuck around. Know them hoes is out to get me, they don't hold me down. Know me now, act like you don't know me now. Let my bitch off the purse, she get 100 rounds. 100 rounds, hold me down.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. So today we are doing another Chit-Chat. Get ready with me while I slay these curls per usual. Okay, we got 4 topics that we're going to talk about, and they're all over just as I mentioned. So make sure y'all stay tuned for the whole video. We got a lot to talk about, a lot to ramble about. I also have to install it here before we talk because that could be a lengthy process, and I don't want it to give like too much of a hair video, you know what I mean? But I do gotta take care of that first. So let's get this wig on and then let's get the chit-chatting, y'all. Let's talk. All right, y'all, so y'all already know how this goes. I gotta prep my wig. First, I'm getting rid of all these flyaways because I just can't do it. So I use my Sebastian spray and I spray the hairline just a little bit just so I could comb back all of the flyaways. Then I'm gonna take my concealer and I'm just gonna tint these knots, tint that lace because it was looking a little ashy as y'all could see at first, but now it's looking like something. It's looking like very much something. Okay, at first I wasn't even gonna do this hairstyle. I was gonna literally do something else, but when I put that wig on and it kind of just fell in its own style, I was like, yes, I'm doing that. I was like, yes, I'm doing that. So now it's just time to install, and as y'all gonna see, I'm not gonna be using any adhesive glue because I've been giving my hairline a rest. Like I haven't been too hefty on the glue. I usually like to use my adhesive spray, the even adhesive spray. I think it honestly ranges if you get the travel size or the big size, but I'm pretty sure I paid between $8 and $12 for it. You can get it at your local beauty supply if it's like a more diverse beauty supply store, because I know some beauty supply stores be slacking. Maybe they don't really have too much. But if you can't find it in a hair store, you can always go on Amazon or whatever. I'll make sure I put those links down below for y'all if y'all want to go buy the even spray. So yeah, girl, that's what it's given as far as we'll be using to hold this wig down. Now you could do glueless as well, but I was trying to do glueless because sprays to me kind of make it glueless a little bit because it's easy to take off. However, it still does leave a residue. So if you was gonna do completely glueless with no product at all, then of course you wouldn't have any residue, but it's nothing too much. You could literally wash it out. No, they're not sponsoring me even, but yeah, I'm gonna put the girls on, period. So I'm just taking that spray and I'm only putting 1 coat. Some people use multiple coats and I'm pretty sure it would give it I guess a better hold, but it holds well enough for 1 spray, 1 layer for me. So look, I'm gonna stick to 1 layer and we just gonna do what it do. So I'm just using that spray to hold it down. I'm gonna blow dry, do the whole process. Y'all already know how this goes. Y'all not new to this, and if you are new to this, it is so easy, as you can see. So once I finish doing this part, oh yeah, and by the way, y'all keep seeing I use my rag to just wipe off the excess because it can get messy. It's not as liquidy as like got to be. Like that's more like liquid. This liquid is a thicker liquid. Like I can't explain it. You would just have to get it to see what I'm talking about. But it does what it's supposed to do. But I still wanted to keep it as non-messy as possible because it can get a bit messy, and you know you're gonna have to go back in, clean this, clean that, etc. You know, all that. But for the most part, girl, we doing pretty good. So once I get to this part, I'm only gonna let it sit for about 5 minutes, and it really, honestly, once I finish blow drying it, I felt like it was good. But y'all know me, I'm a little bit extra, so I'm gonna just make sure that it's stuck in place. Okay, I don't really play that all that extraness. Then I'm gonna take a rat tail comb. I'm just gonna outline where I want to cut because I don't want to keep just lifting in unnecessary spots. And granted, y'all gonna see in a second that I'm gonna go back in and just take the adhesive spray on the back of a brush and just flatten it down to make sure it's literally seamless, like you can't see anything as if I laid it down with the glue. But yeah, so that's pretty much what we got going on right here. But y'all gonna see the white outline, and you cannot just leave it like that. It don't matter how many times you tie it down, nothing. You need to fix that. So just take a little bit on the back of a brush or back of a, you know, whatever, and just clean that up. Just take it, press it down. It works wonders. I love doing this method, to be honest. Sometimes I think, what if I cut the lace first and then spray it down? Would that give it a better hold? So I might try that next time. But this way is working. It works for me, okay? If it ain't broken, don't fix it, period. So I'm just gonna lay this down, and once I finish laying this down, girl, we got some things to talk about. I'll see y'all soon. Alright right, y'all, so I know the light in the background is about to be doing a lot because I'm using a lot of natural light and one main light right here. So if it's doing a lot, please do not pay attention to that. I hope that doesn't affect the video. If it does, my bad, but I have no control over that, period. Anyway, so it's time for me to talk to y'all because we got some topics, as y'all can see by the title. We about to get to talking because I don't want to always give, if you're not new to my channel, then you know I'm doing more videos where I'm talking, chit chat, get ready with me, unpopular opinions, etc. And I don't want to do too much unpopular opinions because it just, I'm not really, I do a few here and there, but for the most part, I just be wanting to talk to y'all about different things that I see on social media or that I feel. So I'm definitely going to be giving y'all a lot of these, period. So I'm going to put the meme right here. This is what inspired this topic for us to talk about today. So it reads, if a girl have a B-day dinner, then they basically feel like the man should pay for everybody at the birthday dinner. Let me start to do my hair because I know I could get to talking and will not get nothing done. So let me start off by doing that. So first of all, I just feel like this is my personal opinion. You don't have to agree with me and whatever the case may be, but I just personally feel like maybe because I'm just trying to make sense because I had a birthday dinner before, right? And I just, first of all, 9 times out of 10, if you having a birthday dinner, you either had it, then you probably had it set up from scratch. Like I'm talking birthday planners, event planners, stuff like that. Or you could just rent out one of these fancy restaurants, say I have a party of 10 plus or whatever, however many people you got. And then it kind of goes like that. But my thing is, first of all, we had an expensive restaurant, and I get it. If your man, he got money or whatever the case may be, then it's like, I don't even want to make it sound nice for certain people, or just like, I just, look, put it like this. My opinion is, I just don't feel like my man should have to pay for everybody, because 9 times out of 10, that bill is gonna be, what, $1,000, almost $1,000, depending on how many people you have there. And I just feel like, nah. Like, why should he have to pay for everybody? And that might be a thing more so for people who have rich boyfriends or men that really, whatever. I guess that's aimed more so towards them. And I just feel like even if my man did have that bag, or nah, I'm not saying but I'm just saying, but honestly, we got the bag, and why should he feel obligated to pay for everybody? Because I feel like that's gonna bring the wrong type of energy. It's gonna make people want to come out and support you. If they know your man gonna be there, it's gonna make people want to come out and support you just because they know your man and he gonna take care of everything. And I just feel like that just brings a lot of people that is not so genuine, and people that, if they had it or whatever the case may be, or even if they didn't, it's just gonna encourage people to come around for the wrong reasons. And I just don't want nobody like that surrounding me, to be completely honest. Like, if you can't hold your own or take care of yourself or pay your bill that you agree, mind you agreed to come out with me. So if you ain't got it, then you just don't come, because I'm gonna never want somebody to have to go through the most, to come show me love or whatever the case may be, and they really don't got it. Like, we grown as hell. Like, we're so grown, and I feel like it's so important to make sure your priorities and your bills and everything is taken care of before you go out and celebrate. Like, I'm not saying you have to have it all together, but you shouldn't be outside trying to spend money and do all this extra stuff if you know you already got it. Like, girl, what you doing? Boy, man, whatever, like, whoever this may be directed to. You feel me? And I don't know. I'm the type of person where I like genuine things, and I like people to do things because they want to and not because they feel like they could reap the benefits of whatever it may be. Now, if my man insists on paying for everybody, go ahead, do your thing. Do what you want to do. I'm all here for it. If he want to do that, then that's what he want to do. But don't come out and think that, automatically because my man is there, then he should have to pay the bills. Like, nah. I don't agree with that, and I might change my mind further down the line, but right now I just don't agree with that, and it just is what it is. That's really how I feel about that, because I don't see what y'all really feel about that. Like, honestly speaking, and don't give me no opinions that specifically, surrounding around what's going on nowadays and popularity, and girls, they go out for birthday dinners, because I also feel like too, birthday dinners has a certain, what's the word I'm looking for? They have a certain vibe nowadays, right? So birthday dinners nowadays is, okay, First of all, and they mad similar. That's another thing too. Like, first of all, why y'all can't do your birthday dinners like different a little bit? Like, switch it up. Every time people have their birthday dinners, all right, everybody come out, big face, and no shade to the people who did this. Like, I'm really not throwing no shade at y'all, but this is just how I feel. It is what it is. They go out, have these big events, have a big event or whatever the case may be, have all these people, have people catered, good, great, everything like that. As you should, right? As you should. Then you got in the middle or at the end or whatever, your man back out some money, or he backs out gifts for you, which, okay, cool, it's your birthday, as you should. Like, I understand the feeling, I understand the hype, like, I get it. Why is everybody doing the same thing? Like, is that all y'all know how to do? Just like celebrities, like, they have a birthday or they have a celebration, chains, bags, that's a great thing. Like, I love to see it. Shit, I would love it too. But is that the only thing y'all know how to do? Because it's like, people don't even really be putting energy into it no more. They're like, all right, I'm gonna just buy you this, buy you that. I want your friends to see that I got it. I'm taking care of you. Like, is it a man thing? Like, is it an ego thing? Like, what is it? Is it the girls running the men down? Like, oh, make sure you have this for me by my birthday. Like, what is it really giving? Because I really want to know now. Like, what is it really giving? Like, why is everybody birthday celebration the same? I don't get it. Like, what? Period. But anyways, if that's you and that's what you like, no shade to you, like I said, but I feel how I feel. And I just don't feel like my man should be obligated to pay nobody bill, because they're not his significant other, I am. And all that money could be going to me. Like, why? What? And then if you have a mixture of men at the table, men and women, what he should pay for the man too? What y'all talking about? Because not for nothing, if you and your man come or it's men at the table, I feel like the men should pay for it and everybody could agree upon that. That's something else. But my man paid for everybody, and knowing me, I'm gonna want mad people to come. Way over 10. So it's just like, let's be realistic. Anyways, next topic. So the next topic is basically, I feel like when you're dating a rapper, I feel like you know what you're signing up for, but I also feel like that doesn't technically mean that you lack self-worth or self-respect. And I personally feel like, I can't talk. I feel like I'm a little tongue-tied today. I basically feel like this, right? It depends on where you at in your life, right? And did I just cut the back and not the top? Hold on, y'all. Let me pay attention before I mess this wig up. It depends on where you at in your life, right? Hear me out. Some women feel like they need a man of status to be somebody, or to make them feel like, or to spoil them, or for them to basically fulfill some type of emptiness. Sometimes women just want to be taken care of. Sometimes they're not fully put together, so they just want, dating a rapper is gonna be easier. He gonna buy me what I want, you know, I'm gonna just be submissive or whatever the case may be, and everything's gonna go great, right? No, it does not work like that. Now, I'm gonna just put it out there. I personally feel like every rapper cheats on their girlfriends. Every single one. Every single one. Especially like a hip-hop rapper. Well, rap, hip-hop, the same thing. But I just feel like they all cheat, no matter how much they love their girl. Like, don't get me wrong, Dirk and India is probably one of my favorite couples out, to be honest. They are literally one of my favorite couples out right now. And I know that Dirk be cheating on her. I don't care how, he's just a little bit more discreet with it. Now, am I there with Dirk? No. Am I sleeping with him? No. Am I any of that? No. Is that my man? No, it's not my man. But we know that already. Because I feel the need to have to say certain things, because, you know, certain people just be having stuff to say. So I'm going to shut you up real quick and let y'all know that this is just topics to talk about. Don't take it by heart. Like, none of that. I don't deny that Dirk loves India to his full capacity. Like, I feel like, especially, that's the reason why he married her. You feel me? I feel like he married her for a reason. Like, you don't really see rappers out here really marrying their girlfriends. They either be engaged for years, i.e. what, Chrissy and Jim Jones, how long they was engaged before they got married? Did they even get married? I don't know, but it was a while. It was a while. They was engaged for a while, but you barely see, like, you just barely see these rappers like actually marrying or proposing to their girlfriends, because I just feel like I'm not a man, nor am I a rapper, so I don't fully understand what that's about. But I just feel like men just want to weigh their options. Like, they don't want to be tied down forever, especially if you're not the type of woman they like see themselves being with. They probably pick some of these women to compliment their image or whatever the case may be. Like, they don't really love these girls for real. And it's just like the girls who get with these men, which, like I said, I'm not against. Would I date a rapper? I would, but it just depends. Like, it really all depends, because you could date a man before he before he come up or whatever, which still doesn't secure your spot, because people change. Like, we know that. It really depends, but we're not talking about me right now. I just feel like you know what you signed up for. Now, it's two different types of situations, right? There's the type of girl who honestly believes, which I'm not saying there's none out there. I hate when I feel like I have to double back and explain myself further, because some people just not gonna get it. But y'all gonna have to get it, because I'm not about to keep doing that. In certain situations where a woman honestly feels like she's in love, and her and the guy, they're in love, and they want to spend the rest of their lives with each other, or whatever the case may be, like a nicer actual rare type of situation, because they don't want to be compared to everybody else as far as having a man that's in the industry, and they just but there's those type, and then there's women who already know what's up. So they just move accordingly, and they decide whether they're gonna put up with this and know certain things, which a lot of them do. Believe it or not, all the women you look up to, rappers, baby mothers, celebrity baby mothers, celebrity girlfriends, period, they know what they're signing up for. Some do get lucky, absolutely, and that's a blessing. That's a beautiful thing to me, to be honest. I think that's honestly one of the most beautiful things ever, when he actually doesn't cheat and he actually does love her. But come on, when are we really going to see that? And obviously we would never really know, because we're not there, but we know. We're not, it doesn't take a scientist to peep certain things, or for it to come out in the blogs or whatever the case may be. Like, it don't take all that, you feel me? Like I said, there's a lot of people who, genuinely do feel like they found real love in a celebrity, which is a great thing. It's beautiful if it's real, and if that man is actually being the right man for her and not just taking advantage of her, reaping the benefits. Because rich people and celebrities, these men, they can reap the benefits of you too. They probably just want somebody stay home, say they're gonna take care of you, they want you to cook, clean, do all this submissive wifey stuff, and know they doing you dirty, but they know you gonna do it good every time, because you feel like that woman may not feel like she's the prize, or she may feel like she needs him in a sense, especially if you with this man for said many years. It's just like, you gotta hold up your end of the bargain. I don't want to lose my man, I don't want to lose this lifestyle, I don't want none of this, so I'm gonna overdo my part. I'm gonna make sure if he wake up at 3 in the morning and ask me to make him a sandwich, I'm gonna pop up and make him that sandwich. But that's not me, no shade to y'all. I'll make him a sandwich, but don't wake me up. Don't 3 in the morning, unless we're both up and I'm not doing nothing, then maybe, but don't wake me up talking about make you a sandwich. That's mad disrespectful to me, because it's just like, oh, you really don't respect me at all. Like, but that's why a lot of these women, they really mooch off of these celebrities, y'all. Like, they really get in where they fit in, and then really try to make them feel like they so in love or whatever the case may be, and really be using them. Like, oh, I'm trying to figure out how to pin this up, because I can't see it. So a part of me don't even want to pin this. Like, I know I can, but I just might recurl it, because I don't got no. Anyways, but they be definitely using these men, because they just know, look, I'm not here for the games, and I know you're just not gonna be faithful to me. So look, I'll tell you what, I'll do the wifey stuff, I'll submit, I'll do all that, but you make sure you pay up, and I'm gonna make sure that I'm gonna take full advantage of you. Not me, of course, but in quotes, I'm gonna make sure I'm doing what I have to do in order to get what I want from you. You feel me? And those type of women are cold, because I'm not gonna front, I don't even know how to ask people for stuff. I'm just so conditioned at this point. I just don't. I'm so used to people like letting me down and like all types of weird stuff that I don't even know how to ask a man for nothing. Like, if I was to live that type of lifestyle, I don't even know how I would do it. I don't think I would be good at it, because I don't know how to ask for nothing. So with that being said, it's just funny. Like, it's something, but I just feel like I don't feel bad for no woman that's dating a man in the industry, because like I said, you know what's up, you know what you signed up for, and it is what it is. You just gotta be woman A or woman B. Like, get hurt or do the hurting, be calculated. Like a lot of people that we spoke about before, like, you feel me, they not dumb. Alright, y'all, so for the next topic, this post reads, my friend and I gave my boyfriend a threesome on his birthday. He climaxed with her and now she's pregnant. I paid for abortions twice, but she keeps skipping her appointments. He said he doesn't believe in abortion. He was supposed to use a condom with her, and I'm devastated. Help. Stop playing. First of all, let me make it very clear. I'm already probably set the tone for y'all about what I'm about to say. But I'm in a point in my life, right? And I'm not against it, so let me say that ahead of time. I'm not in a place where I feel like I can do a threesome with my man. Like, and I always been like that. It doesn't matter the man, it doesn't matter. I feel like they didn't make me feel comfortable to the point where I feel like I can trust them to do that, number one. And I just feel like, yeah, I don't care what nobody say. I am jealous. Have I thought about it before? Absolutely. I thought about it because, you know, I could get down or whatever. But it's just people are so weird. Like, I've had a boyfriend of mine ask me for a threesome with my friend. And we wasn't even together at the time. How you asking me for a threesome with my friend? That's not mad crazy to y'all? Like, that's mad crazy to me. Mad crazy. So, I don't know. I just feel like, first of all, everything is messed up. And I feel like, girl, they got you. You really just got. And I feel like I feel like, honestly, they was messing with each other behind her back. And I don't know who convinced who to do what with who. But clearly, something ain't right. They definitely was doing something behind her back. Because, first of all, how you skipping up? First of all, if I'm having a threesome with my man and my friend, right? Off rip, I expect both of them not only to not play with me, but to have an understanding and some type of respect. I get that we're doing this act, so it already is kind of wild, but you have to have a certain level of trust with both parties, you feel me? And that's why it's kind of better to have that's why it is better to have a threesome with a stranger, because you don't have too much to think about. Especially if you pick out, as the woman, you pick out the girl, you shouldn't have too much to be worried about initially, right? First of all, we gonna start with, she's pregnant and you pay for the abortions and she keep missing appointments. First of all, she know what she's doing. She's not just missing those appointments. She want to keep that baby, and they've been messing around. Because now I'm gonna put myself in a predicament. Now, of course, it does, like, you know, a lot of it has to do with your character, and that girl's character, as far as the friend, is weak as hell. If I have a threesome with my friend and her man, and I get pregnant, first of all, like, I'm just thinking about the story, like, and he was supposed to use a condom with her. Wasn't you there to see that he didn't use a condom with her? And like, during threesomes, aren't y'all all supposed to equally get checked or something, so y'all don't have to worry about, like, STDs and certain things? Like, am I missing something? I really feel like I'm missing something. Like, so first of all, you were supposed to be there to see that he wasn't using a condom with her. So it kind of sounds like more to the story, like they did a little quick something on the side. Because if you told both of them to use a condom, and you clearly was there and you see that they wasn't using a condom, then boom, you should have stopped that right there. Like, whoa, what's up? Like, what's going on? Where the condom at? Like, are you crazy? Like, shut it down, you feel me? Okay, she failed, she didn't do that. And then you got, oh, you paying for the abortions. Girl, I'ma straight up tell my friend, like, we will spend the night, and I will take you to the abortion clinic to get this done. You're not gonna keep missing appointments. And then he's like, oh, I don't believe in abortions. Hold on. It's not up to you. And I'm against abortions. Like, you wanna keep the baby?
That's suspicious. That's weird.
Weird flex, like, hell no, absolutely not. Like, they completely lost me. So now your best friend is pregnant with your man's baby that he clearly wants, talking about, oh, I don't believe in abortions. You won't believe it today, boo. You won't believe in that today. This don't got nothing to do with you. I let you have your little fun, sit on the side, shut the fuck up, and let me do what I need to do, because stop playing with me. Like, that's what it really is for me, like, in all honesty. So that's where they completely lost me. And then, like, she's like, oh, she need help. Girl, it's over. You already lost. You about to have a god stepchild. That's what you about to have, a god stepchild. It's over. he done did what he did, she did what she did. Watch they secretly become like a family or some weird shit. Like watch some weird thing. I hope that girl follow up. You know, I don't know what her page is. I think I'm gonna actually go and look into it and see like what's it giving. But I don't see this. I don't see that ending well at all. So the last topic of the video reads, keep it a buck. Do social media have you feeling like you ain't doing enough, or no pressure, you know you got this? This is how I feel, right? And we gonna be honest, we gonna be transparent on this channel, of course, y'all know that. But here's the reality of it. I do feel like social media pressures us a lot, especially me. I just be feeling like sometimes I be losing myself and I feel like I'm not doing enough for my age, because you see so much young entrepreneurs nowadays, and it's such a blessing to see. Like, I'm the type of person, I get motivated seeing people young doing big things, 19, 20, 21, younger than that, like, you know, just young doing big boss moves, because you wasn't really seeing that before. Like a few years ago, you wasn't really seeing that. So I do applaud all the young entrepreneurs and stuff like that. But you know, everybody's journey is different, and I had to really understand that. It took me a while to understand that. And even though I do understand that, it's just sometimes I still be like, well, I feel like I'm not doing enough, or I miss my opportunity, you know? Because I know I have a lot of talent. I know I have the ability to influence a lot. I've always had, you know, a big, I guess you could say, following, or, you know, I've always kind of been popular in a sense. So, especially on social media. So, sometimes I feel like I'm not where I should be. But I often run into reality a lot. Like I've been working on myself a lot, as far as like, stop downing myself, stop telling myself like all these negative things, manifesting bad energy, I can't, but this, but that, excuses. Like I really had to stop doing that. So I feel like I'm in between. Honestly speaking, I feel like I'm in between, because I know a lot, especially what I've learned a lot about celebrities and their lives and stuff like that. I realized that a lot of these things are not what you think it is, and that gives me so much of a reality check. It makes me actually feel so much better, not because someone is doing bad in life, but because you would think shit is so perfect until you really see like how, like, they living a life just like you do. They may have a little bit more money so they can flex different, or whatever the case may be. It really doesn't matter. But that's not what you really think it is. So I feel like a lot of us do still allow social media to pressure us. And let me tell y'all something, be yourself. Your journey is your journey. What's meant for them is meant for them. What's meant for you is meant for you, and anything that's meant for you cannot be taken away from you. Understand that. You understand me? Like, stop putting so much pressure on yourself. And I get it's easier said than done, especially during a moment, because people always try to give you encouraging words and either don't live by their own words, or they don't even tell you, like, you want to guide me, but you're not even telling me the in-betweens. Like, you're just telling me don't do this and don't do that. But now I'm sitting here crying. I feel like I can't turn to you for what I do next. All right, cool, I'm listening to you. I'm not putting pressure on myself. All right, but now this is coming up and I don't know what to do. Or I'm working on this, or I want to do this, but now I don't know what to do. Damn, am I capable of doing it? Nah, maybe I shouldn't do it. They said I can't do it, or this is a dumb idea. Like, you know, it's the in-betweens. Just like with a breakup. People always say, girl, leave that boy. He's no good for you. Like, he's cheating on you. You better than that. Like, you're worth more. Yada, yada, yada. Forget him. Just block him. Move on. Like, when they talk like that, and then when you sitting there crying, ready to text him back because you just feel like you don't have nobody, and you feel like you could go to him for comfort, or, you know, do things that you know you're not supposed to do, especially when you know they don't, like, appreciate you. I just feel like those are the moments. It's the in-betweens. Like, when you're ready to cry, or you feel tempted, or you just want to run back, or you see something that hurts your feelings, you want to curse them the fuck out, like, how dare you, or vice versa if there's men watching, of course. And it's just like, what are you gonna do? Like, what can you tell them? Like, you gotta really feel it. Like, there's been so many circumstances where I had friends, even me sometimes, when I had friends who I would just give so much advice to, and yo, let me talk to you like this, or try to find things that'll help them get through their breakups. You know, obviously you can't be there every step of the way, but you try to give them a little something, right? Just a little something. Y'all, let's be real. people are going to change when they're ready to change. People are going to take that leap, take that step when they feel like they want to take it. Now, whether that benefits them or not, which it should always, as far as moving on from something that was no good for you. But you cannot force somebody, even if you love them so much and you know that they're worth so much more, but you just can't stand to see. Like, y'all know what I'm talking about. Then I understand it can hurt, but sometimes you gotta just fall back and just be a friend. You don't gotta be my parent. You don't gotta tell me what to do. They want to call you crying every night. It is what it is. But now you have to have that with yourself. Like, look, I'm not gonna emotionally attach myself to this person no more, because I'm too emotionally invested. Every time they call me crying, now I'm feeling bad. Now I'm thinking about their situation all day, and it's making me antsy. Like, it's just making me anxious. Like, damn, I really want my person to be good. I want my friend to be good, whatever, etc. You just gotta learn how to emotionally detach yourself from that situation and just be somebody that's, you know, giving less advice and listening more. Just like, yeah, you know, that's crazy. You know, you just gotta, feel me? You don't deserve that, friend. Like, just keep it brief. Like, listen, like, you don't gotta be bland on the phone, make them feel like they're talking to themselves, but you just gotta maneuver around it. Like, it's just, you know. But I definitely learned that, and I've had that experience with one of my friends, and you know, I love her to death. Like, I love her to death, but it was getting draining for me, especially when they're in a toxic situation. It's just like, and then if you are part of it, whether it's doing pop-ups or whatever, you'll be so invested. And then when they do something dumb to like go, or just to go back after the whole thing just happened, you be looking at them like, bitch, I know you did not just do all that after we just, girl, you know? So I would just say, honestly, you know, to answer the question, like I said, I do be feeling precious sometimes, but I've been getting more of a reality check every single day, and I work more on my process and my blessings and working to be a better me and being who I want to be than compare myself to people on social media. Like, social media is not real, number one, and most of the things that you see are not real. So just keep that in mind and don't be too hard on yourself, y'all. Like, it's really, I know y'all want to probably live a certain life or whatever the case may be. Most likely you're standing in your own way. Like, we have the same 24 hours as everybody else. We may not have the same talents, we may not have the same paths, we may not have the same whatever, but a lot can happen in 24 hours. And I'm not only saying this to motivate y'all, I'm saying that for me too, because I'm still trying to, you know, fix my laziness and stop procrastinating and be more on top of my, you know, be more on top of my stuff. So I needed that advice too. I just gotta follow my own damn advice, y'all. Like, that's really just what it gives. But that was our last topic. I don't know if I want to, and I want these curls to drop a little bit. Like, I'm gonna just kind of let the hair do what it wants to do and go like that, and when it drops, it drops. But I'm not trying to really like go super crazy. I don't know, like with certain hairstyles that look super grown, I just be feeling like as long as your hairline is popping, you don't have to do baby hairs. And even if it is, of course, sometimes you just want to add some cute baby hairs or something like that, but I kind of don't. Like, I don't really feel like doing a baby hair, so I'm gonna just do my hairline real cute. Let me see what it's giving first before I decide, like, no baby hairs. See, now I'm conflicted because I just feel like I like the hairline, but I'm just trying to see, like, what's it really giving. Like, all right, I decided to I'm fucking crying. All right, I decided to do some baby hairs. I really don't like down here. I'm gonna just comb this out so that I might just cut that as whatever, and I'm not even gonna pull out the little whatchamacallit for this one, the mini flat iron for the pixie thing, because I just don't feel like doing that. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. 1 or 2 baby hairs going. I'm gonna cut this real quick. I feel like it just shapes it so well though. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna regret this. So I'm gonna go in and use the Brown Eco Styler. This is the coconut oil one, and we just gonna carve a quick baby hair, and I'm gonna do the other one. It just don't curl in the same like it don't without that iron, so I already kind of knew what I was getting myself into, but it is what it is. All right, y'all, so I know the lighting was kind of probably messed up a little bit. I didn't even peep that the camera was getting darker, so If y'all see a little alteration or whatever, that's what happened. That's what it's giving. But thank y'all so much for tuning in. Let me know y'all comments on each topic down below. You know, I was just rambling something quick. I just wanted to talk to y'all about some topics, but I definitely want to know y'all opinion, how y'all feeling about it. We was kind of all over the spectrum with these, you know, topics. So I definitely will be doing another one. So if y'all want to submit some topics to me to talk about, we can do that. Other than that, I'm gonna always give y'all something to talk about, period. So like, if you like this video, comment down below, let me know your thoughts. So let me know how y'all feeling about this hair, okay, period. And I'm gonna see y'all in my next video. Bye, y'all. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. So today we are doing another chit chat get ready with me while us ladies curls per usual. Okay, we got 4 topics that we're going to talk about, and they're all over just as I mentioned. So make sure y'all stay tuned for the whole video. We got a lot to talk about, a lot to ramble about. I also have to install it here before we talk, because that could be a lengthy process, and I don't want it to give like too much of a hair video, you know what I mean? But I do gotta take care of that first. So let's get this wig on, and then let's get the chit chatting, y'all. Let's talk.
Got a bitch in the city, so don't fuck around. Know them hoes is out to get me, they don't hold me down. Know me now, act like you don't know me now.